I'm Brotag, and I'm doing the intro for this one. I don't know why they're waving, but we're gonna get back into this, and I'm gonna choose who's gonna read my poem next. Alright, so now we're going to start with Yuri. Okay.
Beautiful line.
Decided to try something different today?
I guess so. Is that good or bad? Probably bad.
Well, neither.
Bad.
I have my preferences, but it would be unfair for me to call something good or bad based on that. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself.
That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another.
Huh? Why me?
Oh, well, you know, you're always so sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share.
Is that so?
Yuri thinks for a good minute.
That must be terrible.
What?
For me to become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me.
Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. We've already talked about this. I just meant that I respect your opinion.
I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it.
Overthinking?
Being disliked.
Oh, Yuri.
What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on.
All right.
So many awkward pauses in this game.
Do you want to share your poem now?
Okay. Here.
Oh, back with this
Oh
reading.
man!
Start reading.
Rip me.
Oh, beach. Oh, I can't. I'm struggling.
A marvel.
A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, an exposure of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless engine.
Enigma.
Yuri, you wrote
That's
this.
basically the same.
Yuri.
Starts with an E.
The easiest would be to get lost, is one of everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will all of a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the forming tendrils?
Foaming tendrils.
Tendrils. Oof.
Turn
Hentai.
back, and I abandon my peace to evade at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore.
That's dark.
I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it.
You say that like you didn't even want to write about it.
Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well,
Oh.
it was amusing the way we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request.
Cover her ears.
Well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know?
Calling me simple?
Yikes, no fighting! It's good for me to calm my thoughts. Calm once in a while.
Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing.
That was so abrupt.
Wow.
Like, see ya.
Alright, well, she just mentioned Natsuki, so we're gonna go with her next.
Oh, dip.
Oh, yeah.
This one's alright.
Alright.
Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's, anyway.
Yikes.
I see what you're... Hey.
Be nice.
No. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit.
Well, of course I'm at least trying.
Why are you...
No. Why are you so
sorry.
emotionally invested in reading my lines, my poems? Anyways, isn't that more of a compliment to me?
No. Gross.
Ugh.
It's not like I care.
Or anything.
B-B-Baka.
B-B-Baka.
It's just that one of us is, oh my gosh, it's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off.
Oh, really? Well, one of you ended up just scaring me away.
That's, it's not like you would actually do that.
Oh, really? Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here. Even if I have to put up with you.
Oh! Entire classroom.
So
Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach.
Oh. Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all.
I was just joking.
Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. She wasn't.
Oh, that was a painful
No,
joke.
I wasn't.
How the hell do you call that a joke?
She evil
That
laughs.
seriously hurt. I'm such a wimp. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki.
Anyway.
Natsuki holds her poem out for me like nothing even happened.
Like nothing's even there.
Oh. Now read for me.
I'll be your beach.
Yes, Daddy.
I think we need to put the mature rating on this now.
Oh.
No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's just...
I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go to. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and you remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. To mine. Oh gosh.
To mind.
My vision's starting to blur, so.
It's all good.
I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again.
How cute.
Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome! Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach.
Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn.
Shocker. Well, that's... Jeez, she better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. Ugh, you can really see her doing that, too.
Wow.
Making us write about a simple topic than trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. B-B-Baka. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical, too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice.
All right.
B-B-Baka.
Now we're gonna go with Monica. All right,
You would be
Monica.
such a downer, you might have chosen your next.
Hi, Bro Tag.
Sorry.
Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform in the festival?
Well, that assumes I think. Being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure, but pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great.
You were 5.
Also, it would make me happy to see you. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
Oh?
Yeah, you and Sayori are really good friends, right?
Oh.
I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common.
Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's kind of the vibe I get when I'm reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing kind of has a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy could enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Alright.
Let's.
Oh. Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look her in the eyes and find no more, or no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with the breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind.
Wow.
You know. I feel like learning and looking for answers is the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see. I never really put much thought into it.
We know.
No surprise.
Anyway, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Oh gosh. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. You think you know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional?
Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Have you ever been too shy to share your writing because you're afraid that it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy your writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want you to focus more on everything that went into it and the things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
And last but not least,
Hey!
Sayori.
Best girl.
It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri.
Oh! I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
He says.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping.
Friends.
That makes me happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Rotag.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little bit tired today.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You just go play with everyone else now.
If you insist.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling okay. I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori tearfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself.
Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out...
Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now?
Eh?
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
In your books, maybe.
Books.
Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
Ah, it seems you're right.
Sayori always helps lighten the mood a bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
No. Oh, come on.
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well?
Ugh.
So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
Ah, no! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Huh?
You look happy. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people.
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations.
You just ignored me.
Expert dodge.
Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for you, Yuri? Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri?
Whoa.
I'm useless.
No, that's not what I'm saying. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too.
Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around.
That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? You should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere.
Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, protagonist.
Oh, the one who is truly useless.
Don't say that.
As you say that as you laugh.
In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle.
Oh.
It wouldn't be a problem, or it would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would really appreciate all of that.
Ah, is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members?
No. Yes.
Whoa. How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you.
Wow.
It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own.
Fight.
Protag may not be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance.
Thank you.
So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for protagonist to...
What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't? Just what do you think?
Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Brotag to decide who he'd like to contribute, or what he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? I'm sure he's interested in...
You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well.
Sorry. I was just saying, though.
Jeez. Can we just settle this already?
Yeah. Protagonist, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Very well.
In that case...
Everybody looks straight at me. Wow.
Okay,
More
I'm on
decisions.
there. Hey!
Who are you gonna
Why is
decide?
Sayori in there? She isn't even here.
It's ...
You can't leave your best friend hanging.
I can't. Let's click on Sayori and see what happens.
much as I would love to spend the weekend with
I
you,
mean,
Protag.
Everybody's like,
if it's
"Spend
going
the
to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, and
But Monica said,
Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much?
oh, no.
Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult.
Oh, she just got axed.
Just
Oh.
think of the club, okay?
Just think of the club. All right. If I think of the club, is it forcing me down the Yuri route again? Maybe. All right, let's click on Yuri. Well, I'll probably be the most useful helping out Yuri.
me?
Are you serious? Why would you...
Natsuki. I can already tell you're about to say something mean.
No. I was just saying...
So you'll be helping out Yuri then, Protag?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful.
That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself?
I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine.
Okay.
Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we need to go over?
Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited?
Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit.
Do you feel the same way, Protag?
Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki?
Natsuki,
What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything.
no, that's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Brotag picked me.
I bet you
And
don't.
also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They really go well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that. So,
I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though.
why?
Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at the time like this.
Aww.
Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
Oh, no.
We miss you.
I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm gonna say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are gonna be the best part of the whole event.
I believe you.
Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. And with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out.
Alright, let's get out of here then.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out of the door as they chat between each other. I turn around.
Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend.
Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind.
Can't believe it.
Should I give you my phone number?
I think that would be the best way, yes.
Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers.
Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
My house?
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house, since I'm the one helping you.
I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house.
Okay, I'll go with that. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you.
Don't underestimate yourself, Brotag. I think that will make a very productive team.
Productive.
Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something.
What? Wait! You don't actually think that, do you?
I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me.
Oh, you're forgetting the one reason is the most common sense.
What is it?
I chose to help you because that's what I want to do.
Oh, of course.
Wow,
What could it possibly be?
what an alpha. Yuri thinks to herself with an extreme tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right?
I didn't realize.
I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while.
I believe you.
As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression.
And I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door, and Yuri follows.
Alright, we'll pick up the stream next time.
I can't
See you
believe
guys
this!
Hey there, guys, I'm Natsuki, and thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. If you like what you see, hit that like button. If you want to see more and see the next episode, hit subscribe. And if you want to see us play something else, leave a comment down below.